look at certain events, it's hard to believe, isn't it, that everybody paints a story as if it just happened, the sort of thing. Even way back in the world of show business, the brilliant Dame Vera Lynn. Everybody dubbed her, of course, the Force's sweetheart, a wonderful lady who did so much for morale during the Second World War. But do not forget that she had a brilliant showbiz connection, which really helped kickstart her career at the very beginning. Likewise, Dame Joan Collins, no less. Joan likes to paint herself as this very difficult and at times misguided femme fatale, also telling the story about how she was so broke once in Hollywood she had to sign on for unemployment benefit. It's a nice story. Joan only went once, and let's not forget, her father, Joe Collins, was also a mega influential agent, and no doubt opened many doors for the very young Joan at the start of her career. It's still going on even today, because if you look at Harry and Meghan, everybody assumes, of course, that what they've done is brave. They've moved forward. But money talks, and the bottom line in show business is if you've got money and you're willing to spend, people are willing to meet you. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. Yes? I know people say, look, we're daft for waving. We're not daft. Just do it. Nice to see you all anyway. Yes, keep safe whatever you're doing today. Let me explain though about that. It's a really serious side to this because, as I say, a lot of people in show business say, oh no, I just got my big break. I didn't know anybody. Even on talent shows, there's always some kind of connection if they do well for a certain period. There's always a connection. Now, recently, Harry went over to Japan. Very successful visit, as we told you. Sold lots of books, went on to Singapore for his charity, Centre Bala, and all of that sort of stuff. Playing polo, all very nice, I'm sure you'll agree. And then you dig a little bit deeper, of course, and find that there's always some kind of connection. As we now all know, Meghan Markle has a brand new representation in the William Morris agency, Ari Emanuel. Guess what? His brother is the ambassador to Japan, Riem Emanuel. Absolutely. No connection, though, of course. No. The sight of everything at Japan, the sight, of course, of the adoring crowds and the big welcome and the connection and the feedback would have nothing to do with these connectabilities. You see, this particular gentleman, the ambassador to Japan, the brother of Ari Emanuel, Meghan's new agent, was also the mayor of Chicago for a period. So obviously very well connected. And as I say, you see, when you have money, whether it be your own or money that you've managed to garner through selling out perhaps your family, then of course money talks. People believe they can reinvent you. So while a lot of people are looking at Prince Harry and saying, what a nice charitable thing he did, it was in that moment. But there's always something else attached to it far deeper. And this particular gentleman, the ambassador to Japan, will have done his very best to paint Harry in a very good light. And now, of course, it makes perfect sense as to why Harry released that statement about how, I'd love to live here if you'd have me. You see now how money talks? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.